Hi, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is an update on the rabbits, the baby bunnies. They're 6 weeks old. These were the ones that were born during the eclipse of the blood moon back in September, the tail end of September. So we're going to go ahead and sex them today. We're going to separate the bucks from the does and put them in separate cages. And I'm going to get a hold of that young man to come over and pick out his 2 does that he wants, that he's already prepaid for. And we're going to leave 1 buckling with the mom. I'm going to grow him out a little bit more. And I'm going to go ahead and keep a buck from her and maybe keep 1 doe if I have enough. So I'll show you what I learned from YouTube on how to sex rabbits. This is the first time for me. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and put the does in this cage and put the bucks in this cage down here. So let's see if I can figure out how to sex them appropriately. Let's check this little guy first. Come here, little one. Come here. Here you go. Aw, they're so cute. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. So I'm gonna... Oh! You are nervous. Aw. He's pooping. Okay, put the fingers down here, and if they have a slit, it's a girl. If they have a little penis that pokes out there in front of the anus, it's a boy, and this one's a little boy with a couple of turds. Okay, little guy, we're going to keep you with your mama for a couple more weeks to grow out. Let's go check those white ones. Okay, we're going to check this one. Find your little privates here. I'm going to hold you with my other hand here. So I am right-handed. Okay, come on. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to have to do this another way. Yeah, I'm going to have to sit you down. Here. Let's see what you got here. You got bunny porn going on here. There's a little slit right there, and that indicates it's a girl. Yeah, this is a little doe. So we're going to put her in this cage. Okay, let's see if we can check out the gender of this one. Oh, come on. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Okay. Let's find out what you are. Another slit. It's another little girl. Okay. Looks like we got a little girl. 3 girls. Okay, I ended up with 4 girls and 1 boy. Here's my little buck. And I'm going to go ahead and leave him on his mama and grow him out a little bit more, and that way it'll be gentler for her to come down off of lactation. And there's the 4 girls. Well, we got the rabbits sexed. I ended up with 4 does and 2 bucks total, because the little dark-colored guy over here is a buck. And then I have 1 little buckling that I put back with mama, so he can continue on her for a couple of more weeks and grow him out a little bit more. What I've gleaned from YouTube, now, mind you, I'm a beginner, so don't take it from me. What I've gleaned from YouTube as far as weaning bunnies is about the 6th week you can sex them, safely sex them, and be a little bit more accurate than trying to sex them at 3 weeks or younger or whatever. So also weaning them there's a variation, 6 weeks to even 28 weeks is another one. Like I heard somebody mention that the Europeans like to raise their bucks out 28 weeks. That way they get them nice and large for roasting and stuff. But we're keeping them on mom. This little buck I'm going to keep on mom just to grow him more so he can be a good quality buck for breeding with another doe I'd like to pick up. I'd like to pick up another doe or another string or from another line and not inbreed my line. I only have one of 2 bucks I could breed with that white doe I have, and that is the Grand Champion buck I have over here is one of them, and then the black buck I have is another one. They're unrelated to her, but the white buck on the end is her son, and I don't want to breed him with his mother, and I don't want to breed him with his half-sisters here. So these 4 does are his half-sisters, so I could breed my Madagascar colored doe, New Zealand doe over here to either the black buck, or I could breed her, well actually I could breed her to any of those bucks because she's not related to any of them. And hopefully she'll throw a white doe so I can just go to all white rabbits. I don't know, we'll see. I'm still figuring this raising rabbit situation out. Okay, as far as something I discovered, when I found those rabbits on Craigslist, I went down and picked them up and brought them back. And being fairly new to rabbits, I didn't know what I was looking for. I just picked out so many does, so many bucks, and brought them home. Apparently, 2 of my rabbits had ear mites. And I understand ear mites are very infectious. The white mama doe has ear mites, or had ear mites, and then my white buck on the end, her son had ear mites. And so I was asking around from long-time rabbit breeders. I mean, these people they've been rabbit breeding for upwards of 50 years plus. And one was treating them with the medication that you get from the Grange for treating ear mites. I forgot what it was called, trimethylene or something like that. And the other one was actually an old Russian guy that came and purchased one of my rabbits, and he told me, he actually showed me my rabbits had ear mites. I didn't know what to look for. So now I know what to look for. Ear mites look like this. I took a video of what the rabbit looked like before treatment, and then he suggested treating them with like a cup of vegetable oil or mineral oil or even olive oil and a teaspoon of diesel oil. Yeah, exactly. I was really hesitant about putting diesel oil in my rabbit's ears, so I continue researching and seeing what I can, being as frugal as I am and on a tight budget that I am, on the option of just running down to the Grange right away and getting these rabbits treated because they were miserable. I looked to see if there was any alternatives that were working for people, and I found several people using this one method. So I decided, I mean, it's natural, it's healthy, it's not going to kill them. If anything, it'll damage their hearing, which I hope it doesn't. But anyway, it was simply warm water, honey, and tea tree oil. Now, I know tea tree oil is an antiviral, antibacterial, and it even kills pests. They use tea tree oil on treating fleas and mites and scabies, different things like that. So I went ahead and put a couple of drops of tea tree oil in the water with honey, and honey has so many different medicinal values to it. I didn't have an eyedropper available, so I had a syringe. I have a stock of these on hand because I bought a bunch of supplies when I was had my goats, to give my goats their shots, their tetanus shots and stuff. And so I have a bunch of these on hand, and so I use this to dispense the honey water and tea tree oil into their ears. And I used about a half a mil in each ear, and I just dripped it on the outside, on the upper part of the ear, and let it drip down, kind of massaged it in. And I want to show you what their ears look like today. Okay, this is a little guy I treated, and his ear was flopped over. He was itching it, and it was bleeding. And this was the ear that was really infected. Come on, guy. I'm not going to hurt you. Look at that. As opposed to what we had earlier. And here's the shot from earlier. And that's just from treating with warm water, honey, and tea tree oil twice a day for the first 3 days, and then once a day for the rest of the month. I haven't treated them in the last couple of days because I had been busy working, and so there's evidence that all the live mites are dead. But on the 28th day, when I started treatment, I'm going to go ahead and treat them again for a couple of days to make sure that if there's any eggs and some mites hatched, I'm going to get those mites killed before they get a chance to mature and lay eggs. So that's what I found out on rabbit health. I hope this helps you. Do your own research. This is the method I'm going to go ahead and develop because it's been successful for me. As evident in the rabbit's ears, the mom's ears look just as well as this little guy's ears. And natural medicine. I'm a big advocate of as much natural medicine as you can get your hands on. So that's a whole nother topic I'm not going into. Please don't comment on natural medicine versus pharmaceuticals. I'm just not going to go into that debate. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen, here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. Please come back again. Oh, we're on Twitter and Facebook, so check us out there. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye.